Hi, I'm Dick Bolles, the author of What Color is Your Parachute? When I first did my studies of how people find work, how they identify what they want to do with their lives, I discovered there were three paths that people typically take. And they choose between those three. They rarely ever duplicate two or even all three of them. The first one that they typically choose, that we typically choose when we're out of work, is luck. Luck means we're going to just hope we stumble across a job or a career that we like. Now, the second plan that we find job hunters fall into is we sometimes don't depend on luck. We sometimes rest on intuition. We think to ourselves, well, I'll know it when I see it. So that's the way in which we make our career choice. The third way, which we find some people who are out of work make their choice, is they depend on something more akin to the summer vacation, where they start thinking about it in November of the previous year. They think, what am I going to do next summer? How do I prepare for that? How do I book myself wherever it is I want to go? So they go step by step. Now, the result of this is if you have a favorite way of figuring out what you want to do with your life, you have to prepare for it. How do you prepare for luck? You prepare for luck simply by intersection. Luck depends on intersection. Your life running into somebody else's life. That means you've got to get out there and be more social. You've got to put yourself out a lot more if you're going to depend on luck as your method of choosing what you want to do next with your life. If you depend instead on intuition, intuition means I'll know it when I see it. And that occasions a need for you to do something. You need to pay attention, because intuition generally works best, and secretly, we aren't conscious of it, it generally works best when we say to ourselves, well, this is the way things normally behave, but in this instance, they're not behaving that way. That's intuition. It doesn't have any logic or words to it. So that means you got to pay attention every day to what's happening around you and to people, so that you will notice when they depart from their normal way, and your intuition will say, I like that. On the other hand, if you decide the third way of choosing a career or a job is going to be step by step, then you're going to need some guidance as to how you go about doing that. It takes more time, but it's more effective in terms of satisfaction for what you choose to do with your life. And that's what my book, What Color is Your Parachute, is all about. Giving you a practical, tested way to do a step-by-step plan to choosing a career or a job.